Did you see the carefreeness with which they laugh and enjoy the moment? Comment below. What small change would you make today? What do you think people who radiate this confidence have in common? This place teaches you that true elegance is authenticity. What would your most confident and secure self do if they were on this beach? Imagine changing the sound of the alarm for the sound of waves breaking on the shore. There's something about these shores that awakens that nostalgia for when living was simpler. Here, each person radiates that confidence that only comes from living in paradise. Because freedom isn't found in the destination, it's found in the attitude. Because in the end, the real journey isn't a place, it's the person you become. That level of security isn't bought, it's earned when you decide to live on your own terms. Just look at the level of freedom that's breathed in every step they take on these sands. Do you remember that time when your intuition about people was so accurate that you seemed to read hearts? That's the confidence that comes from knowing you already have everything you need. Here, each person is living proof that mental peace is true wealth. Do you remember that time when your energy was so authentic that it attracted exactly what you needed? Tell me below. What destination makes you feel as alive as this one? Can you imagine waking up every morning in a place where life is lived so intensely? This teaches you that nothing is more attractive than being authentic. Because life is more beautiful when you share it with people who inspire you. This is the power of living without worries, with a light soul. You can't help but notice how the environment brings out the best in each person. It's an aura that makes you desire that same peace and security for your life. Share in the comments, what would be your first step toward this total freedom? That joy is a reflection of their total mental freedom. While others stress about morning traffic, people here move with a calm that envelops you. Write to me. What would you change today to start radiating this same presence? Because the mindset of freedom is contagious and starts with small decisions. Because living here isn't just a dream, it's a mindset you can cultivate starting today. While projects fill with deadlines, here only moments fill up. This is the transformative power of living a life with a positive focus. Did you see the tropical elegance that hypnotizes in every person who passes by? Just look at the level of freedom that's breathed in every step they take on these sands. This is the elegance of a lifestyle that celebrates authenticity. Can you imagine the story each person here has to tell? This is the beauty of being authentic. In the city, people compete, but here only life is celebrated. While your inbox fills with emails, people's minds here only fill with calm and sun. While your delivery app brings you fast food, here nutrition comes from also nourishing the soul. Here, the only concern is deciding what time to enjoy the next sunset. Did you see how people walk with a lightness that invites you to fly? There's a sparkle in their eyes that only mental peace can give. This is the power of living without a script, without ties, without fears. Did you see how people walk here? This place teaches you that serenity is the best accessory. Because true happiness multiplies when shared. That real self-esteem doesn't depend on virtual hearts, but on genuine and lasting self-love. This is the transformative power of living without complexes or mental limitations. Here, people walk with a lightness that demonstrates their total mental freedom. While your playlist repeats the same songs, here each day has a new soundtrack. That's the carefreeness that's felt when you live on your own terms. This is proof that paradise is a choice, not a place. Tell me in the comments, is it the calm, the elegance, or the freedom? Here, people don't just live. They live with a freedom you can feel for miles. Write to me below. What's the first thing you'd do if you had this peace? Imagine changing the pressures of life for the simple freedom of the beach. The confidence they radiate is the result of stopping competing and starting to live. Comment below. What small change would you make today? That joy is a reflection of their total mental freedom. Here, a tranquility is breathed that you only find in the most exclusive destinations on the planet. This is proof that the simplest things bring us the most happiness. Here, each person is a reminder that life is meant to be lived to the fullest. Did you see how people let themselves be carried by the breeze without any worry? Here, each person radiates that same magnetism that makes everything around them more vibrant. That's the difference between existing and truly making the most of life. Answer in the comments. Here, each person lives with that same intensity, as if they had decided that life is too short to settle. True peace is living without regrets. Do you remember when your presence was so luminous that people felt better just by being near you? True happiness isn't in what you have, but in how you live. Did you see the tropical elegance that hypnotizes in every person who passes by? Here, each person is a reminder that life is meant to be lived to the fullest. Share in the comments a word that describes the energy of this place. Here, each person seems to be at their best moment, without needing anything else. This is the magic of a place that allows you to be who you really are, without masks. Because travel is the best investment in memories and personal growth. Because true audacity is living at your own pace. That's the carefreeness that only comes when you feel completely free. In the gym, everyone wants the best physique, but here strength comes from being comfortable in your skin. Because this mental peace is the true luxury of life. Tell me in the comments, what attracts you most to this beach lifestyle? Share in the comments. What would happen if you dared to set aside others' opinions to live like this? You can't help but notice how people here radiate happiness in every step. This reminds you that true beauty is in authenticity. This is the kind of freedom that's only achieved when you accept yourself as you are. That's the carefreeness that only comes when you feel completely free. True wealth is the time you have for yourself. This is the beauty of a lifestyle where confidence is the best accessory. That freedom to live without the tyranny of the calendar is what allows each sunrise to be an opportunity. This is the transformative power of living without complexes or mental limitations. Living without shame is true freedom. Paradise isn't just a place, it's a way of living. Because this is the level of energy that allows you to achieve anything. That's the carefreeness that's felt when you live on your own terms. Life is much simpler when you stop seeking perfection. Did you know there's a specific energy that only truly free people have? Here, people don't just relax, they transform into their most authentic version. Because living here isn't just a dream, it's a mindset you can cultivate starting today. Here, people don't just relax, they transform into their most authentic version. Here, people feel so comfortable in their own skin that their energy attracts you. This teaches you that nothing is more attractive than being authentic. Because life is more beautiful when you share it with people who inspire you. Because a change in mindset is the first step toward a fuller life. Because true wealth is having the freedom to choose how to live. Pure natural elegance. What inspires you most about this video to start planning your next trip? Pure natural elegance. Share in the comments. What inspires you about people who live with this energy? Here, people don't beat around the bush, they live with a security that's contagious. People live with a carefreeness that makes you want to put down the phone. Because the beauty here is a life lesson. Life is much better when you are your own priority. Can you imagine regaining that ability to be amazed that you had when life was more colorful? Because living with this tropical freedom is a melody that fills your soul. Here, there's no rush, just the freedom that's lived with absolute security. The confidence they radiate is the result of stopping competing and starting to live. That emotional openness comes from having nothing to hide and everything to celebrate.